Hey everybody, how you all doing today? It is a glorious, glorious something night. I don't know the day, but okay. I hope you're all, having a lovely time spending with your family with the quarantine and everything. I hope it's good, and I hope you're having fun just sitting inside. I, I thought about streaming because I wanted to talk about. It's kind of like, so with me, it's people say, "Oh, you don't have anxiety." It's quite easy and hard to sometimes know if or if not someone has anxiety. Um, there can be many things. There's like social anxiety. People get, I think when there's one where like if someone gets like nervous or something like that, they will have an anxiety attack. There's many things that can trigger it off. Mine is being in social groups. That's mine. Mine is a social group. So if I'm in a group more than about 3 people, I will have a major anxiety attack, and it really it's not nice. It's it makes me feel like I can't do anything. Pretty much, it just makes me feel like I just can't do my own thing. I just don't feel comfortable. It really sucks for me. Like my palms get like really super sweaty. I sometimes stutter. I pretty much, as my work colleagues know, I don't know when to shut up. And the reason for that being is because I think like secretly I've never actually had to hide my anxiety, and that's like one reason why I probably started YouTube, was to kind of get away from everyone and I love doing this. I love making videos on here. It's kind of fun because I've had people join my lives like ages ago, and it was amazing to talk to people, meet new people, and through this I've made some good friends. And people can be like, oh yeah, you're this, you're that, you blah blah blah. At the end of the day, it's like everyone says, you're only human. You're only human, and there are some people in the world that try and take that, and it's it I feel like some people try and make others feel down about themselves or something about it, because maybe they got bullied like as a kid, or that there's something there that just sets people off, and to me it's it's embarrassing, really, to me. it just makes me embarrassed to, you know, say like, oh, I know this guy, and I don't think it's quite good to be known. Like, I get bullied at work for being the strange one, being the odd one, you know. I get bullied for that. I get bullied for being the weird guy, you know. I get bullied for my tattoos that are on my arms. The 2 tattoos that I have aren't because, yeah, I like turtles and I like swimming, but I got that because one of my family members, when I was little, pretty much loved animals, and she was quite one of these spiritual people where it was like, you know, oh yeah, your spirit animal is it, and she was really, really keen on it, and she was my biggest role model in my life. And she passed away a few years ago now, so probably like a few years ago. I think like five years ago, I think now. And I remember being at this funeral. It was my very first funeral. Well, I've never been to a funeral, and it was like my very, very first funeral. And I remember just standing there, hearing this guy talk about, you know, the person I've grown up with, and just deep down I was like, I knew what he was talking about, but I couldn't come to grips with the fact, you know, that she had gone. And, you know, like, deep down I was like, nah, she's not really gone. And then on the day of the funeral is when it hit me that, you know what, maybe she is, you know. It does pain me to say about about me having some problems. Yes, I have problems. I mean, who doesn't have problems? At the end of the day, who doesn't have problems? We all have problems. We all have flaws. I mean, what are we going to do about it? We can't technically do anything about it. You know, we are what we are. It's, you know, it's life. It's the circle, and I've come to face that. You know, I'm not normal. I've come to conclusions with it, and I accept it. I accept it as, you know, this is me. You know, this is me. This is what I do. Yes, some things I do are strange, or they're not normal, or, you know, I may not be, you know, the smartest. I may not be, you know, I might not be clever, or you know, I might not be anything, but to me it's, I don't care. Like, you know, obviously I do kind of care where you come from, but like deep down it's, you know, it's the point that, like, the one thing to me is your personality, like your first. So I remember when I first met people at work, I was terrified. I was so terrified when I went to work for like the first day. I was terrified so bad. And I remember saying to my mum and dad in the car, I don't think I'd fit in. And if anyone at my work hears this, you know, it's the truth. I was terrified to start work when I finished my training. I was terrified to the point where like now, because people usually just take the piss out of me for, for I'll do something, they'll think I'm weird, or they don't think I'm normal. And I remember getting bullied because I did that, just because I did YouTube. And I was like, well, what's wrong with that? It's my thing. I can make into my thing. And I remember someone at my work, because I offered to do the photography at work one point. Everyone was like, oh, why would you do that? Oh, you're just so weird, or you're a suck up. Because I get along quite well with Rank, and it's, and I didn't see the need in where they were kind of coming from. I didn't see the need to, say I'm weird because I want to do something that I love. Like, I love photography. I love it. It's something about photography to me that amazes me. Because with photography, you can capture a moment, that probably hasn't happened yet, or something like that. You can capture, certain moments, and it's amazing. I've got pictures of me and my family, and I can cherish them memories. It's like when you go through photo albums and you see pictures of people you may have lost, or like your nephew, your niece. There's so much you can see in a photo, and it just hurts when you do something that you love and people take the piss out of you. Like, I remember one guy at my work, when he found out I had the camera, and we did this training thing at work, and what was it? It was like I was playing Sid Pop, and I had a GoPro on, and I remember one of the guys just walked up to me and was like, "You're a bit of a weird one, aren't you? Like, you're a bit of a paedophile." And I'm like, I don't know what gave him the urge to, call me that. And I'm not gonna lie, just deep down inside, I was like, I felt so shit and just worthless. That one word made me feel worthless. And when I have my anxiety moments, which I tried to hide, I can hide them really well. Like, then my stutter comes out, and I was like, everyone was like, "Oh, Kel, you alright?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I can hide it. I can hide it really well. I'm not one of these guys that's like, I'll hide my emotions. Yeah, I will. I don't see anything wrong with a guy hiding his emotions. People do it all the time, but it's like that saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." How do I put this? Words cut deeper than anything, and it's super shit. And these words, pretty much when everyone calls me a freak or something like that, it hurts, and I just look at them and I'm like, I sometimes wonder, why would you say that to someone, and how it's probably going to make them feel, Like, why downgrade someone? You know, why would you downgrade someone like that? And it's, you know, I see a lot of people that I talk to on my streams. Like, I stream on Twitch as well, and I've had people that join my lives, and they're amazing, and they come from all over the place, like Spain, China, Colombia, all these countries, and I get to meet them, I get to meet new people around the world, and it helps me. Like, I've done a lot better at work. I've done better at work. I'm doing better in my life. My life's turned upside down, and I'm straightening it out. I'm doing better. I'm not letting things get me down. And that's me. And I feel finally happy in my own skin. And I've not felt that for a long time. Well, it's like if you're technically struggling with, anxiety, or you're just down in the dumps, and you just don't want to talk to anyone. Don't be afraid to say something to someone. I mean, I have friends that live on my corridor. Well, I believe they're my friends. If they're not, then they're not. I'll take it. And there's one lad, like, since I moved onto the corridor with the guys I'm with now, has helped me through so much. He'll, like, legit just come to my room and he'll talk to me. And he'll know if I'm upset. Like, he knows if I'm upset and that. And I know someone's probably gonna go, oh, this sounds fucking gay. But I'm thankful that I know him. If you get what I mean. To have someone there that will have your back, and that you've got theirs. It is amazing to have that feeling, and it's a great feeling to feel when someone has your back. It's not like people where it's like, oh yeah, I've got your back, and then when the hard times come, they don't show up, or they're like, oh, this day, oh, I'm sorry, I've got something going on, or something like that. They'll always be that guy that's the excuse. And deep down, don't get me wrong, deep down I don't mind them people, but I think I'm making this video because it's it helps me. It helps me. It makes me feel like I can do something good in the world, and to do something good in the world, for me, it really helps me. It helps me out a lot. But you know, it is what it is. I'm probably gonna get, probably gonna get the shit left out of me about doing this video, and someone, no, my luck, someone is probably gonna take the piss out of me for it. But I don't care. I don't care what what he thinks, what she thinks, what they think. I don't care. It's my life. I will live my life as it is my life. The decisions I choose, the people I hang out with, the friends I make, it's my choice. And I feel if you can't accept that, then you need to go. Pretty much. And that's the end of it. If you can't accept me for being me, then just go find someone new. If you can't accept me for me, that's as simple as I can put it. If you don't like me for me, don't try and change me. Don't try and change someone to suit, your desire. Like, that you want them to be like this because that's, your dream guy or, your dream girl. Accept them for them. I've had it before where I've had someone try and change me and I just didn't like it. I didn't feel as if it was me, if you get what I mean. I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin anymore. And I always tell people, don't change me to, somehow make you guys happy or, to, make you like me. I'm not going to change myself. Yes, I play a dinosaur game where I'm physically building a Jurassic Park, but I mean, this is where, and I get pestered because I play flipping Minecraft or I go airsoft. I don't care. This is where I can show my, I can build something magnificent. It took me a day to build this and do all this, and obviously this part here is all messed up with the the weird paddocks and everything like that. Yeah, I get it, they're weird, but it's me, and I like being me. I like being the the weird kid. I mean, it may make me sound like an absolute freaking lunatic, but it's me. If you don't like it, then all I can say is you. Pretty much. That's pretty much all I can say is a big you. I am me. It's who I am. And frankly, I wouldn't change me for the world. I have people that like me for me, and I'm happy with that. You know? It's me. And I like being me. I feel comfortable. I feel actually really comfortable being me. And I don't think I could, ask for anything better than for people to accept me as me. And I know someone is definitely going to hate me in the comments. That's if anyone did. But, I think everyone, deep down, deep down, has, their own specific little thing that they're good at. It might be football, it might be rugby, who knows what it is. But don't prejudice. Basically, don't have a go at someone or take the piss out of them because they may speak differently to you or to me. They may act differently to you. They may have had a different upbringing to you. It doesn't matter. We're all human, no matter what the religion, no matter what, we are all still human. And with this coronavirus going around, I think we need to accept each other for who we actually are. And I think when we get that done, then life can seem a little bit easier. And I know someone's going to have a different probably point of view watching this and being like, oh, he's one of these guys. I'm just someone who sees things different. I see things differently. I think differently. I act differently. It's who I am. It's how I am. And it's who I aim to be. Every day I wake up, this is something about me. Every day I wake up, I listen to I go onto YouTube and I type in on YouTube military motivation, it's not over until I win. And I listen to that every morning at 6 o'clock, every single morning. I listen to it. Every single morning. And it helps me come out of my shell. Pretty much. I don't feel like I need to hide. I don't need to do anything. And every time I hear it and I go to work, I feel, what? I can take this down. I can do it. So I look at the world now, and there's all this coronavirus going around, there's all this disease and all this stuff, and to me, I just look at it like, you know, what is this actually coming to? And when you hear about people, you know, just like I'm not saying it's all people. I'm saying some. Some people that are like, you know, it's like, oh, it's 2 meter rule. This, you know, I'm not gonna catch it. Just listen to what they're saying. Like, these are coming from doctors, you know, nurses that are putting their lives on the front line to stop others from getting sick. And, you know, I have huge respect for every single paramedic, nurse, you name it. I've got respect for them because of what they're doing. And, you know, it is a bit annoying when you hear about people still not staying their 2 meter distance away or whatever. But I'm probably going to do another video tomorrow when I have my friends, and if they've got any problems, you know, they can talk to you about it. But it's like I always say, don't be shy to, you know, put a comment at the bottom of the video or anything. I pretty much check all my videos for comments and all this. And before I do go, guys, thank you for helping me get to 100 subscribers. It's probably gone down because I've not uploaded the videos or anything like this, and you know, there's all this stuff that, you know, I've said I'd do and all of this. But, you know, it's like 104 people subscribed to this channel, and I've been doing it for so long. And, you know, I used to watch Tom Syndicate, Jacksepticeye, Frankie, you know, all them YouTubers. And to be able to look at my channel that was, you know, that only had a certain amount of people subscribed to it, and now to see it at 104, when, like, my very first video was, what, 5 years ago. This channel started 5 years ago, and I'm at 104. Hopefully I can get it higher. Hopefully. I would love to get the video higher. I'd love to get my videos higher, get them up. But I need suggestions from you guys, because I know in August I am going to be getting Insurgency Sandstorm, so there is videos about that going to be coming out. You know, but yeah, but thank you so much for the support on the channel. You know, the people who like the videos, people who watch the videos from all over. So whenever you guys watch this video, whenever it, you know, comes up, or whenever you decide to, you know, just watch it, put down in the comments where you guys are from, like what country you're from, because I'd love to know. I'd be kind of happy to, you know, like where you're from, where you're watching my videos from. I would love to know. I would actually like to know where you guys are technically are and where you guys are watching my videos. But I'm probably going to talk to my friends. I'd probably record some Warzone with my friends if they're online still. But thank you guys. You know, thank you so much for everything, and